So, friend, have you ever met somebody who seemed like they had all their shit together at first? I mean, they look good, they smell good, the fit, yes. Okay, the shoes, yes. All right, teeth, yes. Just everything on the outside. Got all their shit together. But then as time went on and you got to know them, you realize this is not who the hell I met. I know you have because I have. So let's talk about it. Y'all, welcome to S2H. I am your Southern Homegirl Side, and this is a space that I have created where we can share our stories, we can laugh out loud, we can heal out loud, and we will go through life and grow together. Okay? That's what I have made this safe space for. So y'all grab all of your shit, grab whatever it is that you need because we finna sit down and talk a little bit, and I want your undivided attention. All right, so get your stuff, get comfortable, pull up because the porch is open. Let's get into it. So y'all, let's talk about attraction and lust and connections. Let's really like dive into it because I got some things that I want to share with you that will probably help save y'all some time moving forward. Okay. Now this is mostly going to be for my single friends, whether you're male or female. But either way it goes, you may not need this information today, but you may need it at a later point. So save the video. All right. But let's talk about desire versus compatibility. Because sometimes we definitely can meet someone and be very attracted to them, very drawn to them. You know, they just but then at the same time, once we get in that space, just you and them. Because let's say you met this person at a social event, so there's other people. But say as you are one-on-one with this person, it's just something about them. It's something about them, friend. Something's off. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That little gut feeling you get, that nervous shit, that anxiety, that is, when you on the way to meet them, you dropping shit, you tripping over shit, you leaving shit, you got to turn around because you left the charger. Just anything. Just a very unnatural flow happening. And even when you get there and you sit in that space, you may feel that same anxiety. You may be stumbling over your words. Hell, you may be taking a sip of a drink and get to choking. Just the simplest shit. Those are all signs, y'all. I call them red flags. I call them signs. I call them intuition. But they are signs to let you know that something is off. And a lot of times we push that shit down. We ignore it because we like the person. Yep. We want to get to know the person. So we like, I'm just nervous. And you probably say, like, I'm just nervous. But you ain't nervous for nothing. Because your spirit knows. Your spirit knows. All right. But a person definitely could be attractive. They definitely could be funny, charming, knowing what to say. The vibes are good. Say there is no anxiety. The vibes are good, which is really what I'll call passion. But they got the whole package. So it seems. But they don't know how to communicate. They're not consistent. They don't show up. They say, hey, yeah, we're going to meet at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock come. Such and such and such. Now there's an excuse. So we're going to have to meet at 9 or 10. Or maybe we don't meet at all. They stand you up. They don't make you a priority. Okay? Those are the things that are the second signs. If you ignore the intuition, those are the obvious signs that we still sometimes ignore. Yes, I have too. Yes, I have too. But the thing is, why do we ignore these signs? I would say for me personally, it's because I like the person. Like, okay, I want to really get to know this person. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the one tripping. Or we tell ourselves, well, it's not that serious. It's not that deep. So if I call them and they don't call me back for 2-3 hours, that's cool. It's like you're trying to maintain your feelings, even though you having these feelings. Whether they are feelings of disappointment, feelings of lust, it could be any kind of feelings. You in your feelings, so you telling yourself that you don't care about them being inconsistent. You don't care about them not showing up or doing or following through with what they say they're gonna do. But in real life, in real timing, you do care. Like being 100, you really care. And that's why you have to pay attention to your spirit, because it's gonna continue to show you and over and over and over again until you realize what the hell is going on, until you can pick up a clue. All right. So we definitely need to know that the potential of a person is not the reality of a person. You know what I mean? I got a story time that I'm going to tell, and I'll probably post it over on my Patreon. So make sure y'all definitely tune into the Patreon. I also have, I believe I'm going to do a little mini workshop that relates to this conversation as well, to give you a little bit more insight, to make you think, to help you choose better if you're single and get ready to go into another relationship, or you looking, just to help you out with that. That's what we're gonna do, friend. So yeah, y'all head on over to Patreon after this episode. But yeah, we definitely do that. We definitely do. We make those excuses. Now let's talk about those feelings that I was just talking about. Especially if you are a female, y'all know we get in our feelings really quick. I don't know to this day how some women say they can be intimate with someone and not catch feelings. Maybe not at first, maybe not the second time, but that third time, shit, you're not gonna tell me you're not feeling some type of way. You keep letting that man in, or that woman. I'm not here to judge. So yeah, at some point the feelings will start to form out of no down there. You probably didn't even that wasn't even your plan. No intentions of having any feelings for this person, but yet here we are, and that's a whole another podcast. That's a different episode. But we have to make sure that we are protecting ourselves from getting in situations or connections or relationships with people who don't feel the same way for us. Some people can, and I'm gonna say people, I'm gonna say men, because most of the time it's men. But maybe there are some women. I don't know any personally, and I never felt that way personally until I got pissed off. But no, there is definitely nobody that I know personally who can have who can have sex, let's just say, who can have sex with somebody and don't carry any damn feelings after you continue to lay down with this person. That shit is not real. Say what you want to say, friend. And if you are one of those few that can do it, talk about it. Put it in the comments. Let me know how you feeling when it's over, and then when you get up, or that next day, or not even the next day, because some people like, oh no, not the next day, too soon, the next week, the next month. Say if they ghost your ass, you not feeling any type of way? And if you are, then there were some feelings there. Even if it wasn't let's get married small type of feelings, there were some feelings being born. That was some feelings that was getting ready to start definitely increasing. You was gonna catch some. But unrequited love, y'all know what that is. That's when you care about somebody and they don't care about you. Simple as that. And different ways a person can show you is those same signs. Those same signs. Hey, I'll call you back. No call back. You text them today, they text you in the morning. I'm just saying. They are emotionally unavailable, but they want to be around you when they want to be around you. Yeah. They say, I like you, I like the vibes, I like your energy, all of that. But they don't make you a priority. It's on their timing. It's on their timing, not yours. You may be saying, I wish I could, link with such and such, or go do this with such and such. Hey, such and such, you want blah, blah, blah. Nothing. They are not available when you're available. They're inconsistent with communicating with you. They don't let you know what's going on. And the biggest sign ever, they don't let you in. They don't let you in. Anytime you want to get into a deep discussion to get to know them a little bit deeper, they don't have much to say. Or they sum it up real quick. So let's talk about it, okay? Chemistry versus compatibility is where I'm going with this. Because chemistry is that passion, it's that attraction, it's that good sex, those fun vibes, all of that. That's the chemistry. But the compatibility comes in with the communication, with the values you guys share. It comes with peace. It comes with consistency. It comes with stability. That is what compatibility is versus chemistry. So you can have chemistry with a lot of people, but you're not going to be compatible with a lot of people. And that matters, because that chemistry is only going to take you so far. So what you got to ask yourself, friend, is if I take away the attraction, if I take away the good vibes, if I take away all of that stuff you like about that person, would you still want them? Would you still want to talk with them? Would you still want to be around them? And I mean, let me make it more simple for you, friend. Yeah, they look good, right? But and I'm not saying they ugly, because don't nobody want to talk to nobody downright ugly. Not downright ugly. which is not a word I use too often, okay, quite frankly. But whatever it is that you like about this person or about a person in general, if you take that one thing away, just one thing, the thing you like the most, would you still want to talk to them? So let's say if it is sex. Ooh, this person has great sex. If the sex wasn't good, is there other things about the person that you would like? If they weren't attractive, are there other things about the person? Like real things. Where they have good morals. They're respectful. They're stable. They're emotionally mature. You know, things like that. The real bond, the real glue that creates long-term relationships. Which I think I'll talk about that. What does create a long-term relationship? But we got a ways to go. And I just want to start here, friend, because on the first episode, I talked with you all about loving other people without losing yourself. And to me, all of these are different relationships. But there are friendships, there's family, lovers, obviously, co-workers, even business partners. We have different relationships. And we're going to be discussing those experiences throughout different episodes. So that first episode was more geared towards all of the relationships. You know, sometimes we can love our person, we lose ourselves. Sometimes we can, love our parents, we lose ourselves. But it brought me from that episode to this episode because I have been getting a lot of comments on my TikTok. Follow me there too if you're not, at Tarot Stations. And I'll probably just make a playlist. I'm not gonna make a separate TikTok for S2H. But anyway, I've been getting a lot of comments, questions, where people are sharing their stories little bit by little bit, but they're always about relationships, which lets me know that majority of the collective is focused on another person, and most of the time it's love or whoever they're intimate with. Ain't no wax in my ear, y'all. It's just itching. But anyways, I just want to start here. We're just we barely scratching the surface. Like I said, we got a ways to go, and we're gonna go all the way. But let's start here. Let's start with the very first step of when you even meet a person. First impression. Don't let attraction have you attached to someone who isn't shit. Okay? Don't confuse attraction with attachment. Don't let your attraction become your attachment. All right? So that is all I'm going to talk about. That's all I got to say right now, friend. We're going to dive deeper into this. I think I definitely want to share some story times over on Patreon regarding experiences like this or about this. But y'all continue to pull up. Continue to come and sit with me on the porch. Let's talk. And no, I'm not on the porch tonight, but I do have a porch set and I am working on. I actually have a building, so I'm in my building. And it has a porch, and so I'm gonna get my porch decorated to, maybe where I will do readings on the porch. I don't know yet. We'll see how it goes. But y'all continue to come in and chat with me. I love to have you guys here. Thank y'all so much. I enjoyed you, friend, and I hope you enjoyed me. But if something hit for you in this video, in this episode, in this podcast, because I'm gonna post it as a podcast, I'm gonna post it as a video, wherever you see it at. If something resonated for you here, then make sure you join my membership over on Patreon. Come and sit in the house with me. Yeah, we on the porch, but come sit in the house with me. And let's get deeper into these conversations. Because y'all want to talk about this. I know y'all do. I can tell. And let's talk about it. All right? Remember, the porch is always open. You can email me anytime. You can drop a comment below. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. Make sure you follow me on TikTok. Join the Patreon. Let's continue to build this community. All right, friend? All right, as always, sending you light, love, positive vibes. Y'all know how I do. From your homegirl side, I am signing off. Until next time, my loves. Peace.